and I will send you guys a link that you can go to. Hari Mana.
Okay, we are in the YouTube.
And I will send you guys a link. Okay, so everyone can just open up YouTube, please.
Yeah.
I will send you guys a link that you can go to.
What is already coming out?
Okay, we are in the YouTube.
And I will send you guys a link. Everyone can just open up YouTube, please.
Yeah.
I will send you guys a link. Can you guys see YouTube?
You haven't sent the link yet.
Send you guys a link.
The link via chat, is it? You're sending us via chat? Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys see YouTube?
You haven't sent the link yet.
Send you guys a link.
The link via chat, is it? You're sending us via chat? Oh, there you go.
No. So in the Zoom on the top left-hand corner, you will see, the YouTube option has come through.
Can you guys see YouTube?
You haven't sent the link yet.
The link via chat, is it? You're sending us via chat? Oh, there you go.
No. So in the Zoom on the top left-hand corner, you will see, the
You haven't sent the link yet.
The link via chat, is it? You're sending us via chat? Oh, there you go.
No. So in the Zoom on the top left-hand corner, you will see, the YouTube option has come through.
Okay, can you all please first mute yourselves?
No. So in the Zoom on the top left-hand corner, you will see, the YouTube.
Can you all please mute yourselves? Beautiful. Now, if you have a look at the YouTube, you can see exactly what I'm doing right now. You can see exactly what I am doing right now. And now I'll show you. Let's say, for example, if Praveen Anna is Swamiji for today, I'm going to pin his video on the thing. I'm just going to be here and I'm doing Vishnu Sahasranamam. Om na 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 Om na 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 na. And then Praveen Anna is the one who is carrying out the Vishnu Sahasranamam. But on YouTube, you will only see Praveen Anna's face. Now, I can either keep the person who is chanting Vishnu Sahasranamam on the top right-hand corner where you can see me in a small tile, or I can actually minimize that as well, which will mean that you won't see me or Vidyaka or the Kumar sisters as well, if you don't want me to show you them on the side of the screen. Now, with this, the only limitation you've got is that two people from two different locations or two people from two different Zoom logins can't speak at one time. So you can only have one person from one username speak at one time. So if you want Swamiji to talk at the same time as the other person, no, that won't happen. When Swamiji is doing Vishnu Sahasranamam, it'll probably be ideal if Swamiji mutes himself, because once there's distortion of two different Zoom accounts speaking together, the voice gets distorted and you won't be able to hear either of them. Or you'll be able to hear two different voices mixed together, which will not sound right. I hope you guys don't have Zoom on. I hope you guys are only seeing YouTube right now, because that's all that you need to see right now, nothing else. Now, I would like to show you one more thing, and after that, I'll open up the floor for questions. I would like to show you how a video plays on Zoom, which will show you how, what I mean about the lagging. And because you are all so beautiful, I'm going to show you the brand new bhajan off the press that's been recorded yesterday, which is going to be playing on KJ. That's just my love for you guys, that's all. Okay? Alrighty. So I'm going to play a recorded bhajan that we're going to be actually playing on KJ. Don't worry about it buffering right now. Once it starts playing, I want you to look at the quality at that time. Right now, it is actually buffering. Okay. Yep. Now, you guys can all unmute yourselves.
Yeah, the quality is all right. There was significant lag, of course.
Yeah, that's the main problem. Like the lag will kill the quality of budget.
Mute yourselves.
And the problem is just
Quality
mute your YouTube, please.
lag, of course.
So that's the thing. Like the biggest thing is that with the bhajan or with the recording like this, you want people to get engaged, and if it's lagging, the engagement is just not there, and that's what you don't want. Hence, it's better to do on a Premiere, which we have already established. But I just wanted to show you guys what I meant about the lag.
So Premiere will not have that issue, right, Shubhi?
No, Premiere will basically play the video as it is.
Yeah, I think we should go to that. Let's not even look into this option then.
Yeah, but now what other questions do you all have?
So which means, Praveen, you can't really do a Zoom and a YouTube.
Together now. No, the Zoom to YouTube is fine for Vishnu Sahasranam and Puja,
Okay.
but Zoom to YouTube is not fine for bhajans.
Oh,
For
yeah.
pre-recorded bhajans.
No,
But Zoom
but
to-
what if someone was chanting Vishnu Sahasranam on YouTube?
Chanting is fine. So on Zoom to YouTube, chanting is okay. You don't have to worry about that. As soon as you involve an instrument, it won't work because Zoom is not equipped for mixing two sounds together. Zoom is actually for meetings. Just treat it as meetings platform.
Yeah, so a few questions should be like,
Yep.
you know, so with the Vishnu Sahasramam, if it's going to be live, right?
Yes.
The first requirement we had was it should still be Swamiji's screen with the Vishnu Sahasramam as a background.
That's right.
That's possible, right?
Possible because what Swamiji will do in that scenario is Swamiji will just put a laptop elevated.
Yeah.
And he will just then go by the laptop camera. He's got an adjustable camera that he will use. Same thing as what he did with Hanuman Jayanti.
So, and does he have to mute it at that time?
He can or he cannot. That's fine. It's not that much of a problem.
But the screen will still be the Dham's.
It will just be the Dham screen, yes.
And now the second thing, so Vishnu Sahasranamam chanting will still be only one login account, right? It can't be multiple coming through.
No, so don't do like, I mean, example will be you ask Priyaka and Vidyaka at the same time to do Vishnu Sahasranam. Don't do that.
Okay, so that's
Ask
not
one person.
why will not that work?
Because no. Actually, no, it won't happen. So Zoom will have a lag.
Okay.
So one person's volume, one person's voice will come out
Yeah.
with a lag. The other person's voice will come out as well, but they'll be saying the same thing.
Okay, now that's fine. So, and then, will they be shown as like, those little tiles in the side?
We can minimize that, but a line will come up which will say someone is talking. But I think I can even take it away from the screen as well because I can just basically drag it down to the screen and I can hide it. So that's possible.
So like, then in terms of making it seamless or look better, Shubhi, do you think recording that is a good option? Like, not just in terms of, I'm putting all the things in, in terms of management, like, someone needs to be on tap saying that, they should be ready when Swamiji finishes the prayer, give it a 10-second break, or Swamiji to announce that now let's start Vishnu Sahasranamam. You should be ready on the account, then start doing it. You should be ready on that time saying that, okay, now I'm gonna, do whatever gimmicks you want to do. Because
for Hanuman Jayanti, what we did was we actually just so I created this running sheet of different things. I asked Swamiji, how long will this take? How long will this take? And then I basically went with that. So there was a clear understanding that once Swamiji finishes, the person who is scheduled next will start and take it on straight away.
Yeah.
Praveen, I actually personally feel that we can do it live. And even if, let's say, for example, we have a couple of mistakes, that's very acceptable at this time.
Yeah.
And people are accepting of it.
Okay, because there's going to be two things, right? One is the puja. When Swamiji does the 16, the first puja, Gautam needs to be chanting in the background because Swamiji can't do chanting and then do the puja.
That's fine. That's easy.
Okay, so once that's done, then is when we'll go into the Vishnu Sahasranamam. So again, Swamiji doing the offerings, and then
Someone else doing the Vishnu Sahasranam, that's possible, no problems.
Okay.
And then what's next?
That's it. Once that's done, it's a break. If there's a time gap, we need to ask someone log in. Even if Priya is going to be doing the chanting, she can do the bhajan. Or if it's Vidyaka and Shreya and Ashu, they can do the bhajan.
Yeah, that's the best thing. You can have
a few people, right? You can have a few people relay.
No, we can't do that. That's what we just spoke. It has to be only from one Zoom.
Oh, okay, because I thought Shubham was saying he's going to minimize the others. So it'll be Gautam.
Minimizing the others is fine, but no two accounts can speak at the same time. It
Oh
won't.
yeah, that's fine. So you mute all the others. So first it will be
The one person that will be speaking will be the only one who will be doing it. That's it.
yeah. You could do it as
Sorry,
a,
Shubham.
yeah. You could have Vidya Kumar and then Priya Kondur and then Priya Natarajan or something
Yep.
like three of them.
Yep. Yep.
Sorry, Darshini, I didn't get that. What do you mean 3 of them doing?
Not at the same time. You know, there's 1,000, so each one can do 250 names or 250 sections as a relay. So initially it will be. Can you do
I think it's better for one person to do it.
the whole thing?
Yeah, it minimizes the hassle. I've seen the Kumar sisters do it. They can do it. They do it well. But if it's Kumar sisters and Vidyaka doing it, so for them to actually do it from one account is much better than having 3 different accounts. So even with them, there are 4 people in total. Oh, sorry, 3 now. 3 people in total. 3 can distribute amongst themselves. You know, Vidyaka can say, I'll do this many. Shreya will say, I'll do these many. And then Ashu will say, I'll do these many. I reckon that's much better than having 3 different people, because then the person who is running it, and there can be a lot of confusion, you know, like the other person wouldn't know. And don't forget that when it's live, people panic more.
Yeah. I mean, that makes even more hard to manage, right? Again, someone needs to be on the tab when they're going to finish that.
That's right.
The verse, and someone should take it without seamless.
And it should flow. Like, it should not be like one person is finishing, so the other person is starting. Like, that's not how it should be. I think Vishnu Sahasranamam is the best one. It's just basically continuing with the flow.
Yeah. Okay. No, look, let me go back and check it. This is again hoping someone, whoever we've got in mind are happy to do it on that time. Either it's Vidyaka and, Shreya, Ashu, or it's whether it's Priya Kondur or, Priya Natarajan or,
Yeah.
Let me sort that out. Okay. And then Gautam as well.
Swamiji is fine with that, because I remember in the back he said, oh, it'll look a bit strange with just one person doing it. It's fine, right? Now?
Yeah, look, with the current thing, that's where we thought, like, Vidyaka and the girls will be much better, because it's not one voice. It's going to be like, look, again, we'll leave it to Vidyaka as to how that's going to work out, whether all 3 want to chant together or, if they're going to split between them. So we look, again, these are like, the steps of how between, once we pick the option. But at least now we know the options, like, this is what they're going to be. It's going to be one person or one account doing it. Within that, we need to now go to the next level as to, hey, do you think one person doing it, or, all 3 doing it together, or you're going to split? That's the next level of detail. We'll work that out. Okay, I think that's fine then. Is there anything else which we want to test?
Santosh Anna, you had a question.
Yeah, I think Darshini asked that question. Thank you.
Okay. Ananda, do you have any questions?
Yeah, he's on mute. Yeah.
Ananda?
Yeah, I'm fine. Am I on mute? I'm not on mute anyway.
Okay. Did you notice the lag, Anna?
Yeah, I could see that. I could see a lot of lag. I'm really surprised. It was played from your computer and that much lag is happening.
Yeah.
I'm only worried is how do you synchronize this premiering happening at the correct time, because whatever I said was like 8 o'clock or 8:30, but can we set it a separate time, like 8:25 something, 30? And that does be like, and people jumping from one YouTube to another account. That's what I'm worried about.
No, it'll be the same account, Anna.
How is that?
On Chimemish Melbourne, we will create 3 separate events. So just treat YouTube as a Springvale Town Hall. If someone wants to come for the kids program, they go on the YouTube channel at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
If someone wants to go and leave and come back at 11 o'clock for the puja, then they go back and they come to Springvale Town Hall, which is our YouTube account, and they log in for the puja.
No, it's not that one, Shubham. What I'm trying to say is when you're starting one live stream going on,
Yeah.
and then you're for the bhajans, you have to jump to another YouTube premiering. So it's not the same link. It's a different link. You have to jump, then you have to come back. So this up and down movement, this is what I'm thinking of avoiding. That's why I told we can have it one, but you showed clearly that it can't play.
Yeah. Because if you want to have it all in one live URL,
Yeah.
And the only way to do that is by recording Swamiji, and then we can put together all the videos and put that in a Premiere. That is what you can do.
That nobody wants it. That's the problem.
But you'll take it away from the live puja. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's, I think that's, again, look, I've got another meeting again with Swamiji tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just run this past Swamiji, it is going to be 3 different tals. And
Which is actually, I don't think there's much of a problem with that at all, because
look, I think I'm okay with that as well. If,
Yeah.
if there is anything, if it has to be, single stream or single link, then, the only option is to do the recording of the puja.
and I feel like for KJ Live will have better charm.
Yeah. Now, I think Swamiji will pick that as well, if I'm not wrong. I don't think Swamiji will prefer recording it.
Yeah.
But
this one-
I'll still run through and just knock off all the options, just so that we don't think that maybe we should have asked Swamiji, and then we didn't, or I didn't explain this to Swamiji correctly. So I'll run this past all to Swamiji tomorrow, and ensure that he's across all of this, and we get the go ahead as well tomorrow.
But Praveen, just to preempt things, so if you do mention recording the puja with Swamiji, that means we'll be running it all sequentially under that one URL link, right? So
Correct.
are you going to present that as an option to him?
No. So it's not presenting, right? So the moment when I'm going to say, Swamiji, this is how it's going to run, it's going to be 3 different URLs or 3 different links for the puja. If Swamiji's question is going to be, why is it 3 and why can't it be 1?
He'll understand enough because he knows exactly how it works.
Correct. So it can't be 1 because, of the limitations which we have at the hand, the lag is too much. The only option, if it has to be 1 Swamiji, is it has to be recorded.
Yeah, and I've been through this with Swamiji before, so he'll understand exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So that's it's just a way I need to put this across as well. And then look, it's okay, right? That's how we can market as well, right? We can market it as KJ Kids Carnival or Performance.
That's right.
KJ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
market it as a Krishna Janmashtami evening or something.
That's right.
Correct. And then so once people, come in, right? The kids is going to be up from 7:30, they can watch it. People who is going to log in even late, right? They should, or, that's why I said, in our marketing, we should say that, the puja is going to start at whatever time, so that they need to know that they need to jump into another link and not wait in the same thing. Right? I think that should be okay. I think with so many events happening, right? People are going to be used to, jumping between screens now or between different links.
I think so.
I
And
think so too. Yeah.
I'll just share something with you guys.
So yeah, I'll just keep other things as well, right? And look, again, recording is not going to be a good option now, just because no one can go into the ashram to do the recording. And then Swamiji has to do it by himself. Look, we can still work out some ways to get someone there to do the recording. But again, that's not going to happen in a day or 2. And then, I was talking with Swamiji regarding the decoration and the flowers as well. So yes, Swamiji gave a brilliant idea, because what Swamiji said, right, you can get 1 or 2 persons to the ashram to do the service or seva or do the caregiving, right? So the person who's going to do the decoration or drop the flowers, they need to go do the service there, clean the ashram, do the vacuum of, where the Krishna Janmashtami program is going to happen. In that way, they are doing the service, they're doing the cleaning there. And then they can finish off the decoration and come back on that day. So we just need to work out, the same person, Taksha, can collect the flowers. She goes there, finishes half an hour, 1 hour of work or something like that, finishes off the decoration and comes out. Again, this is as of today. We got to keep a tab of how things go. Things better, this is still an option for us to do. If not, we need to see the other options.
Yeah, I just wanted you to see. I've sent you all a screenshot of how it looks on the YouTube channel. So it'll be on the top of your YouTube channel if you go, and you'll see on the on the bottom right, it'll say live.
Okay.
That's how it'll look like.
Yeah. Okay. So in terms of things which you want from us, Shubhi, do you want the timings from
Yeah, I
you?
just want timings. I just want timings, and I want to know who else is taking part in it.
Yeah. Meaning like
Sorry?
what do you mean? Who else is taking part in it?
As in like who is doing Vishnu Sahasranamam and all that kind of stuff.
Look, I don't think it's going to happen in a day, Shubhi, because I need to chase up people, get the confirmation
Oh
back.
no. For this, no. Sorry, I meant this is what I need before the event.
Oh, yeah. No, tell me what you want in a day or so before the
Oh, what I want in a day is I need to know exactly what time you're thinking of doing the kids program and what time you're thinking of doing Suranjali, so I can advertise that on the poster.
So look, we will try to get you that tomorrow, just in case. Can we still send out a blank, when I say blank, the advert with these programs without the timing? And then can we update that in a couple of days' time? Is that possible?
We can, but like the thing is, like let's say for example, if I send you a poster and if you save that and I send it to you again, you may not save that. And the other thing also is it can look a little bit informal.
Okay.
That they're sending a poster with a half information and then sending a poster with full information.
Okay.
It just
So
branding.
you need the kids carnival timing. You need the sequence, whether it's going to be Suranjali and Puja or Puja and Suranjali. No, sorry, I'll go back. It is Suranjali and Puja. Yeah, it is Suranjali and Puja. So it's only okay. That's easy. We'll do that. I'll run past the only thing, Santosh, Darshni, right? Think and then we can chat. Whether we want to do the kids program 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30, that's the only thing we need to agree. And then, I'll run past the event with Swamiji. So, we'll run backwards from 11:55, 15 minutes for Swamiji and then Suranjali 20 minutes, whatever is it. So, I think that's straightforward. We'll give probably a couple of minutes gap in between for people to jump over another tiles, right, Shubhi? Yeah. Okay.
That's good.
So except for Swamiji, everything else should be recorded programs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
And sorry, Anil, when you say except, but the Vishnu Sahasranamam and the puja chanting will be live along with Swamiji.
Yeah, that's with Swamiji, whatever is with Swamiji will be live. Like the kids program and any bhajans, everything will be recorded.
Recorded, correct.
Why don't we decide now, Praveen? Shall we just start at 8 o'clock?
Look, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it okay, Santosh? So
Maybe that long, 4 hours. That'll be a long one, isn't it?
No. So kids program just finish off. It'll be an event done and dusted, Anil.
Okay.
So, and then the bhajan and live will start pretty late in the night.
Okay. So starting with kids program, not puja or anything.
No. See, because I don't think kids are gonna, unless again, look, we decide kids can come back and watch tomorrow. But just for the effort they put on the day, I think it'll be good for them to see it on the same day.
Yeah.
So 8 to 8:40 would be the kids program, right?
Yeah.
Right, and then let's say 8:40 to say 9:05 or whatever. Yeah, would be Swaranjali. Yeah, or 9 o'clock.
The Suranjali will only be 10:30 or 10:35. Right?
Yeah, pending Swaranjali before the live.
Before the live.
10:30 to 10:30, Suranjali.
Or 10:30.
Yeah.
So are we stopping after the kids program then?
Yeah, so if you do it so early, right, that's what's going to happen. So you just stop off after the kids. That's why it's anyways going to be 3 tiles, right? Your kids program is going to be 1 tile. And then your bhajan is another tile and the live is another tile. It's just that the timing we got to put.
Live would not be a tile, and a live will just basically pop up once we go.
Oh, okay.
Or will it pop up on that same URL? Yeah, it'll pop up.
No, different URL, 3 different URLs. It will be.
Totally different.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty clear.
Okay.
I think once you check with
8 o'clock,
Swamiji, we
8
can-
o'clock children program.
Yes.
You don't have to put the finish time, right? You can say start 8 o'clock, yeah?
Yeah.
And then, say 10:30 is bhajans, right?
Yeah, 10:30 to 10:55.
We won't say that enough.
Yeah.
We'll just say the
Oh, this is for the advert, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll say puja starts at 11 o'clock smack bang.
Yeah, 11 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then midnight
You
aarti.
say starting times, yeah. Smaranjani.
And then finish by midnight aarti. Just give me 1 minute.
Those first two, the kids program and Swaranjali, those times because they are being premiered, we need that time correct. The other ones we can just lag because they are live. It should not be a problem.
Yeah.
So these two should be perfectly time so that people can just, it should get on at the correct time.
Yeah.
So just one question, Anil, in terms of transition, say from Swaranjali to live, right? In order to keep that kind of seamless, and I know, you know, it's okay to have a bit of a, I guess, a lag or even, you know, something, you know, maybe a blank screen or something. How can we actually keep that seamless? Like, you know, moving that from, say, a recording to, I guess, Ashram Live, you know, could we do anything to actually reduce?
Now, the thing is, all three are three different URLs, isn't it?
It's 3 different.
You know what you can do? It is a different URL, but Shubham said it should just pop up, right?
Yeah, it did pop up, but you have to be there at that URL. It doesn't, just because you're on internet, it doesn't pop up. You have to be there on the URL, and at that correct time, it'll start on. If you watch the Wednesday programs, you must have seen that there is 2 minutes of introduction of its own YouTube introduction, and then it starts up. So you have to be on the URL.
Yeah, so the viewer will have to switch screen.
Yes, you have to. No, it wants it. You have to. That is what I am worried about. There's 3 different URLs. People have to click 3 different times to get to the URL.
But you know how in YouTube it has the next event. Can you schedule it like that?
That can be only done, I think, after the event is being done. Like on the end of the YouTube video, you're saying the next following event, isn't it?
Yeah, the following
Yeah,
event.
but
That's
it's live
once it's been uploaded on YouTube, and it's there. It'll give you the link, I think. So I haven't tried with the live ones.
Yeah, I don't think with live you can do that. Let's still go and check. But again, the problem with that, right? You know, if you're going to do that, say, assuming, you know, I come and join at, instead of 10:30, I log in and start my Swaranjali at 10:45. Right? So it'll keep going, like, you know, the puja will have started at 11, whereas the person will still be waiting for the Swaranjali to finish. And then, you know, the puja he'll be like catching up on the puja if you try to link those two things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem with live. It might start right from the beginning, even though the program has been running halfway through. Whereas if it is one link, okay, if he starts 1 hour late, it ends 1 hour late for him. But if 3 different links, 3 will be starting at different timings, and the person joining in will be losing out the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But you know, in terms of your question, Santosh, we can have transition screens. You know, for the kids program, we're going to do this collage because a lot of them have sent pictures, and that's going to be my transition screen for Krishna Janmashtami, for everything from one show to the other, the ending of it. So anytime during Krishna Janmashtami, that can be the thing that pulls everything together. You know, every time something's happening in the background, you can just show this collage of all the Krishnas or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they usually do it I know in India, CCMT, whenever they're doing switching from live from Coimbatore, right? Shubham Coimbatore to Mumbai, they always have this transition screen.
That can be done, like you can just share the screen anytime. So that will be always kept on the side for us to fill the gap, the transition in between. Provided we know this transition coming in, then we can do that's not a problem.
Yeah. Okay. No, they will do.
So are you taking care of the videos for the kids program?
Manohar is editing it and all. He'll have it. Yeah, but I'm just.
You already gave him the videos, everything.
Yeah, it's all in a Google Drive. I'll share it with you, Anil. You just give me your email address. I think it's going to be a repository, actually, the Google Drive. You can put all the videos there.
So he's taking care of all the editing, so no problem. Yeah.
He will have the final copy of the production.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's good. You know, if there's no more questions, we can probably call it a shot, and then, you know, we can be on phone or message or whatever is it.
Like if somebody can guarantee a good internet connection for Manohar, wouldn't it be easy for us to do it from his computer, all of them? Provided we get Zoom link correct.
Yeah, maybe this is something we'll talk.
Yeah, if I talk to her and see whether we can see how we can get from Swamiji's Zoom, what will be the quality into his computer.
It is an important thing, Praveen, but maybe we can talk about it closer to that time.
Yeah, I'll look.
How you broadcast it, where you broadcast it from. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it is going to be a concern actually. If, let's say on the day internet conks out in his house, what are you going to do?
Sorry, that's a good question, right? So at the moment, I thought Shubham is going to manage that, right? Am I wrong, Shubham?
I'm happy to manage it.
Yeah. Regardless, it should always be two people, Shubham and backup someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case.
Okay.
It can be anybody really, anybody with a good internet. You've got NBN, is it, Shubham? So you will run it. Do you have a server?
No,
Right.
I've got an NBN.
Everybody sign a server, everybody sign NBN. Yeah.
I thought the mission has a server, some sort of a. We
No,
have
no, no.
host-
Mission for an ADS.
we have a hosting service.
I think Mission had one of the worst internet connections.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. It's something we have to talk about, so you just have to put it.
Okay.
Sorry, Shubham, can you please give me the host rights? I just want to see how those three dots come up and
Yeah.
how the YouTube live.
So you're a host now, Anna.
So I can do stop live screen here.
Correct. Just stop.